Hey, guess what? I just called Premier Legault's office. It was the answer machine, and I left a message. I said, I've been waiting for your phone call, and I know that you passed the information on to the cabinet minister. I haven't heard back from anybody, police included. And I said, my friend mentioned something to me, and I think that it's important. Now, is this human trafficking? Because it is human beings that are being sold, bartered, paid for. It does turn into a baby. Is this human trafficking? And what are you going to do for me? My child was sold. So I understand that you're dealing with privacy issues, but also human trafficking. Isn't that against the law? And I said, what are you going to be doing for me? Are you going to get a court order and have DNA testing done? Find out the truth? See, human trafficking is supposed to be against the law. If it's a little girl or a little boy being trafficked for reasons that are sexual or anything. But what happens when you're buying a baby, a cell, an embryo? Isn't that human trafficking? It does turn into a little baby. It's being purchased without your knowledge, without your consent. Don't you have rights? What's going to happen? Right now, I'm going to be reaching out to W5, the 50 states, reaching out to other people, other platforms, and getting my message out. And I'm hoping that one day something will go viral, because everybody needs to know what is going on. You know, you need to protect yourself. And we're supposed to have rights, and we don't. We're living in an illusion that we are secure, we're fine, we're protected under the law. But we're not. Our property can be stolen, manipulated. See, people these days just care about money. Just recently, my neighbor got caught with setting up to have his vehicle stolen. He watched it happening, because he has video cameras there too. Pulled up in front of my house, going back to the other vehicle, opening up with a key. Oh, the cops go, oh, they can make out the keys on the spot. No. The guy who was seen coming out of his house, going to his vehicle, going with them. Everything was a setup. Insurance fraud. Who pays for that? Whoever drives a vehicle will pay for it with their insurance. Insurance company don't just pay out claims and say, well, I'm going to take a loss. No, they pass it on to the consumer. The consumer pays. And who is the consumer? You and me. Just like IVF. Doctors are selling our property. Who pays? We pay. Because we're paying for our services, we're paying for our medical care, we're paying for our medications, everything. And we're being lied to, manipulated. See, I'm trying to do this the right way. But it doesn't seem to be working. You see, maybe the thieves, the liars, the manipulators have it right. Have your own form of justice. See, right now, I am doing it right. And I'm getting angry and frustrated. Because you know what? What was done to me is wrong. And I'm not going to tolerate it. My kid is a little over 2.5 right now. And no, he doesn't belong with that woman. And right now, I want an investigation. See, what is it gonna take to have an investigation? You know, does it take a violent crime to have an investigation? What does it take to have the truth come out? What does it take? Ask yourself. I've been trying for like 2 years, a little over 2 years, to try to get the truth. Getting bounced around from one department to another department to another department. Having the police refusing to do an investigation. Refusing to take a police report. Refusing to do their job. It was Anthony Housefather, his name, when I spoke to him, that got them to do the police report. And then after that, the detective refused to investigate. He goes, I'm an adopted child. Leave the baby where he is. I'm not helping you. Where's the justice? Where's the justice? See, that's why people reach that breaking point. It's cheaper to go hire a criminal than it is to fight legally. And right now, I'm reaching out to the governments. I'm reaching out to the police. Do your fucking job. Don't just sit on your fucking ass. Nancy Lozo, my children's blood is on your hands. Anything happens to them with that psychopath husband of that woman, if anything happens to my child, his blood is on your hands. Let me tell you, you are not doing your job. You're sitting on your ass, drinking your coffee and your donuts, pretending that you're working. You're not working. You're just collecting a salary off the taxpayers. You know, do your job. Ask yourself, my embryo was stolen. Is it human trafficking, Nancy Lozo? Do your fucking job. It is a criminal act that was there. There's multiple infractions. Do your job. Get a court order on human trafficking. You're not allowed to sell human DNA embryos. It's against the law. But do the police care? No. It's going to take an act of violence to get this in the media, get it out there. And right now, you know, I am trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to say what happened to me. I spent over $100,000. You know, I spent my money. And right now, I'm angry and I'm upset. I look at my son and I say, your little brother is somewhere where he shouldn't be. You know what? I spent $10,000 on lawyers trying to get the truth. What is happening? I'm being pushed around, sucked around and everything. And right now, I'm getting to my breaking point. See, I want the truth. And if they think that they're going to be continuing what they're doing, think again. I'm not going to let them happen that. Even if I will expose the clinic's name, expose everybody. Put her name out there. Because I will do it. This has to come out.